Fiance wants her OP's dad to check her hymen the night before her wedding day. My fiance proposed to me about 8 months ago. We decided on having a relatively small wedding, which is in 2 days. Everything was going great. He seems absolutely perfect, and we are very much in love. I am a virgin, and so is he. He wanted to save it for marriage, and I wasn't fussed, so I agreed to save it. He told me earlier that in his family, the father checks on the virginity of the bride the night before the wedding. I laughed this off, as it seriously sounds like a massive joke. No, it turns out he was dead serious. He wants me the night before to open my legs up in a small ceremony type thing so his dad can check me while he, his brothers, and his uncle can watch so that they know I am still pure. I told him fat chance I was going to do that, and he was begging me to go through with it and how important it is for him. He said he knew it was slightly embarrassing for me, but his mom did, and it will prove how much I love him, and that I have nothing to hide anyway as I am still a virgin. I left, and he was crying. It was very dramatic, to be honest. I want to call off the whole wedding because of this and never talk to him again. But at the same time, there is only one thing. We are genuinely perfect for each other, and I don't want to spend my life with anyone else, which is very important to him and his family. What the frick do I do? I am currently at my friend's house, and I might stay here for the night. Tomorrow will be our last day as an unmarried couple, and I am straight up panicking. Relevant comments. He said he knew it was slightly embarrassing for me, but his mom did, and it will prove how much I love him. He told me in all sincerity that showing your genitals to his father, uncles, and brother is the same as showing your love for him. Who gives a F what his mom did to get married X years ago? He can go marry his mom if he wants someone who is comfortable with this strange tradition. Or he can offer to show his taint to all of your mom, aunt, sister, etc. It's only slightly embarrassing, right? In all honesty, this sounds borderline cultish. If you really want to marry this man, you should not allow him to push you into something you are uncomfortable with. It would be a very bad start to the marriage. You're 22 and inexperienced sexually, so from that information, there's a chance this will be your first experience showing your genitals to someone who is not a medical professional. Do you really want those people to be all your fiancé's immediate male family members? Another user adds, right. She should make him go to his very own ballsack, viewing by all of her female family members, and they will all get a chance to grope him. This is a disgusting tradition and is sexual assault. I can't believe someone would ask a woman they love to do this. This isn't love, OP. There are plenty of men or women who would never make you do something like this to prove anything and would, in fact, protect you from something so vile. Run fast, girl. It's only one thing. No, it's a list of things. You will be exposed to every male in his family. His dad is going to touch your vagina. Everyone in that room is going to know what you look like naked. Please call it off and run as fast as you can from this effed up family. Do they have a chair for this? Is the dad going to wear gloves or dig around down there with his bare hands? OP, you are 22. That is young. Do you want to stay with a guy whose guilt trips you into this situation? Another user adds, I really think this piece of information has gone over OP's head. The future Phil is going to have to touch your vagina, OP. He can't just look at it and go, yep, that's a virgin. He's going to take his hand and stick his fingers inside of you, feel your insides, and all while other males of that family watch. You're going to feel embarrassed, humiliated, and uncomfortable. You're going to feel violated. Run, OP. Please run. This is not reasonable to ask. He's trying to guilt trip you into letting his father violate and humiliate you in front of the rest of his family. He's not perfect. If he loved you, he would never even consider asking this of you. Run, OP. This is not okay. This is not acceptable. You may not have an intact hymen. Most females don't. This proves nothing. Plus, it's disgusting to even think about your soon-to-be in-laws looking at your twat. Update. 1 day after the original post. First of all, thank you so much for all the replies. I didn't think this would get so big. I have read pretty much all of them. Special shout out goes to the person who says this was fake solely on the fact that I write like a man. Whatever that means, XD. Also, thanks for all the gold and silver. It's appreciated, although if you want to spend money, give it to charity or something. I went and talked to him this morning. I told him that his father is not going to look at me, and he needs to respect that. He was adamant that it needed to happen and accused me of lying about my virginity. I was trying to be calm and rational, but he was not having it and just became more and more angry. I told him if he really loved me, he would stand by me on this and tell his father no, to which he slapped me and said he didn't need to prove anything. So I ended it and left him. I am currently back at my friend's house, being miserable and eating pizza, which is pretty fun. So yep. Thanks everyone. Relevant comments. Wow, just as controlling as we expected. To accuse him of lying and slapping you is really effing bold on his part. Good work getting rid of him. You'll be much better off. I'm glad you have a good friend by your side. He slapped you. Holy F. Call the police and have him arrested. He's going to find someone else someday and abuse her the moment she disagrees with him, as he did with you. He might as well call the cops on him for assault. I mean, wow. So glad you got out, OP. How did it not cross his mind that the check seemed wrong? Just because his mom did it so long ago doesn't mean it's correct now or justifies it at all. I'm not sure if you revealed your ex's cultural background in your last post, but if you did, would you mind reiterating it? Secret voices. OP, leaving your fiancé was the best decision you could have made. His actions were despicable. He demanded an invasive and degrading act, accused you of lying, and then resorted to physical violence. That behavior is utterly unacceptable and shows a complete lack of respect for you as a person. Your safety is paramount. Given his violent outburst, it's crucial to take immediate steps to protect yourself. Consider getting a restraining order to keep him away from you and ensure your well-being. No one, absolutely no one, has the right to threaten or harm you. You are not an object to be controlled or inspected. You are a human being with dignity, autonomy, and worth. Don't ever let anyone make you feel otherwise. Stand firm in your boundaries and refuse to be manipulated or coerced into anything that goes against your values and comfort. Use this experience as a lesson in recognizing red flags and asserting your worth. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you, and never settle for anyone who doesn't treat you with the respect and dignity you deserve. Take the time you need to heal and rebuild yourself. You are strong, resilient, and deserving of genuine love and respect. Don't ever forget your worth, and don't ever let anyone diminish it. Thank you for watching the video. If you are interested in listening to these kinds of stories, we've got more in store for you. Simply subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share it with your friends.